those really bad ADCs that can be a problem for them by Nova Esports. The Ornn is going to be respected by Nova as well.
Yeah, Nova definitely do not want Margot to be on that champion. He had such a good performance on the Ornn earlier on. I don't know why they banned Saya in the second phase of banning though, because Mirmo is definitely going on that Ziggs. I don't think Mitsuru is going to be on it. There's just no reason. There's just no reason for Mitsuru to be on that Ziggs. But the Alistar getting picked up here for Margot after the Galio has been picked up for Yami. I think is going to be a really decent pickup for NAOS. But yeah, the Lucian's still available. Mitsuru is going to be picking it up at the very last second.
Not letting go of the gas pedal. He was godlike on the game number 2. I just really love this performance. But looks like NAOS Esports, they saw that Nova Esports actually didn't ban away the Ashe, so they pick it up. Will this go in the Dragon lane or will this go into the mid lane? Not too sure just yet, but Mirmo was just so fantastic with the Ashe in the Dragon lane a while ago. The Ashe arrows was just so good to catch off the crucial members and dodging even some of the members of Nova Esports. So this Ziggs might actually just go to mid.
This is such an interesting series of plays. Yeah, an interesting series of picks here, because I really thought that Mitsuru would be picking something like a Lucian or something like that, but no, Mirmo just fully said, you know what? It's Ashe time. I'm feeling Ashe here. Ashe won us the last game, and we're gonna rely on that Enchanted Crystal Arrow a little bit more. So I'm into it. I feel like that's a good move for NAOS Esports. Nova did not respect it enough to ban, but they did ban a couple of the other parts of the combo, you know, like the Ornn. But yeah, maybe they kind of knew something we didn't. I thought that, you know, banning the Saya in the second banning phase was a mistake, but nah. Mirmo's champion pool was still very much up and running.
They really like the Wombo combo, especially the bursting capability of the Ziggs. One Mega Inferno Bomb can do the trick. They have global pressure, double global pressure rather, especially with the Mega Inferno Bomb and the Ashe Arrow as well. Nova Esports, they really need to do everything that they can right now. NAOS Esports might just really love this composition that they have right now. Last game, and this game number 3 of this best of 3 series, will NAOS Esports prevail?
That is a question on everybody's mind here, ladies and gents. Will NAOS Esports prevail? This is game number 3. They are on the cusp of reverse sweeping Nova, but Nova has to be wise to their tricks now. This Vladimir on Yin is something to be feared because he did run rampant in the first game. But on the other hand, the Ashe from Mirmo could turn this around, as well as Fate still on that vibe.
Now the Esports starting it slow. The Calm is very comfortable with the Jax against the Camille. We saw this a while ago in game number 2. Fate, crowd control 26 seconds. That's an interesting stat also. Props to the production and also the back end team here on Wild Rift Esports. They always have interesting stats to show us after the game. So props to them. Mitsuru taking a bit of damage. Nian will be able to sustain himself, especially with the Honey Fruit, and of course his S1.
Yep. That is something that Nian definitely always has access to. Mitsuru, though, on that Ziggs will be just able to be annoying and harass Nian from pretty much 7 miles away all the time here. He has his own Honey Fruit. Now, I wonder how aggressive No Esports bot lane is going to be, because they were getting a lot more uppity in the last game, and that actually sealed the early game for NAOS Esports more than anything.
Yeah, especially Mitsuru in the mid lane, right? He was able to deal so much damage into the tower secure couple of plates. Fate this time around will get caught in the ward placed by Nova Esports, so no early gank this time around. Now Esports go back to farming.
Yup, just Farmville up in this Summoner's Rift. But it is by no means over.
One tower shot! It's will be able to punish him. The barrier has been used. Can Tom escape? No! A tower shot! Unfortunately for NAOS Esports. First blood to Nova Esports.
Oh, that's so unlucky for Nova Esports. One tower shot to seal his fate, basically. And yeah, Calm just got a little bit too uppity there. Unlucky Rubber Ducky that he took that tower shot, because that would have been a very different story if he didn't.
He would have been able to at least sustain himself and not die, just basically. Nova Esports had a good opening into this game, couple of gold lead there, especially in the Baron lane. And Calm should really patch that up. He needs to be able to come back in the laning phase. That is some goal that he has handed over. Fortunately, the wave is not really in a detriment for them. Pretty good engage there by Margo, and a follow-up perfectly there by Fade. The first blood was secured by Nova, but now Esports got here in the bottom lane.
And that's a more important lane, really, to be focusing here for NAOS Esports. They want Nirmo to be relevant. They want to get to that level 6 as fast as possible, and then start shooting down Enchanted Crystal Arrows, helping Fate get those ganks off. Because that's basically, you know, a two-man gank squad on its own. Fate coming in with a cease and desist, and then the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. How long are you gonna be CC? That's longer than a Morgana Dark Bind.
Yeah, it's a layering of CC.
Exactly. And then if you have Margot there as well, you know, you really are just going to throw your phone down and say, all right, I give up. This is
all right.
I'm dead.
Unless you have a cleanse, right, and so much tenacity. But we don't have a Garen in this game. We don't have a cleanse just yet here for the other members here of Nova Esports. Yami did pick it up a while ago in game number 2 and was able to at least dodge some of the engages from him and avoid follow-ups using the cleanse. But since it's just early game to kill, well deserved by NAOS Esports.
Yeah, well played there for that first kill there on the bot lane for NAOS. Of course, the top lane I think is going to be a little bit more stable. It is possible to just be a lot more, I guess, safe and reactive there in the top lane, because you can choose not to go for those duels. But this lane swap could throw things in a little bit of a tizzy here for NAOS' top. So we will just be coming back down to the jungle to back out, because Nian is up there in the top lane. I like the strategy from Nova Esports, switching up the lane so that there are different problems to deal with for NAOS Esports. Let's see how this works out.
Because every time Calm will be using the counter strike, just like now, but onto the Vladimir, Neon will just use the blood pool and will be able to dodge that stun. Let's see, Margo actually eyeing on maybe engaging here. Yeah, no, they won't be able to go in just yet, but has been able to at least set up here for this dragon. Similar to game number 1, game number 2 as well. First dragon for NAOS Esports.
Yeah, NAOS Esports really putting a lot of priority on this dragon, while Nova, they want to have that Rift Herald for that early pushing power, but that didn't work out all too well for them in the last game. Now Long, he wants something to work out for him right here, right now. He is trying to fully Calm away. So, Nian and Long definitely have the possibility and the tools to just take Calm down under tower. Look at that Q already, the blood being drained from his face. Oh man.
Helper though has to flash away. Chain is often going to be used there to at least buy some time, but then no time to actually reach the ground. The Galio will fall down. NAOS Esports get the kill.
Yep, NAOS Esports looking for more priority. Even though they do not have the gold lead, they're getting the more kills at the moment. So big props to them. And look at that, the block on the Justice Punch. Good positioning by Margo.
Helper couldn't help anymore on his support, and Nova Esports has lost once more. Fortunately though, they were able to at least get one tower into the top lane. Calm could not defend anymore, had to really just give up the tower. Now Esports trying to scramble a little bit here. They are down 2,000 despite kills that they have secured.
Yeah, that is just a little bit unfortunate that that's the case here, but it still shows that the macro game is in the hands of Nova Esports. Yeah, Shelly gotta get punted back. Here's an arrow!
The helper, cease and desist is gonna be used as well into the Mega Inferno Bomb. The damage is just so good from NAOS Esports. Shelly gonna be hitting the tower though, so there's a couple of plates that Nova Esports will acquire. But again, the combo is here from NAOS Esports. Margo would actually catch Yitse here, but has the hook shot to just get out. The bottom lane though being pressured by Neon. Yami's on the way as well. Calm nearly gets blown apart there. Fortunately does have the barrier to at least deny some of that damage. Now the Esports will get away.
Yep, get away scot-free they will. As NAOS, they are looking to go for, you know, a little bit more up here. Man, that's a snipe though. Long just knowing his damage capabilities and the W range. Taking down Mitsura real quick.
Real quick. And quickly, Nova Esports will be able to open up this tower into the mid lane as well, adding another number towards their tower secure. The arrow though will not connect onto anybody. Fortunately, Wong was able to actually escape using the stealthy ways of the Kha'Zix as well. And every time that arrow doesn't connect, that is an opportunity for Nova to make plays there across the map, just like this. Neon getting another tower here, all outer turrets secured by Nova.
I love the focus that Nova Esports is showing, or the focus that they're putting on the objectives and really getting control of the lanes, taking out these towers. Because look at the gold lead that they've already accrued at 8 minutes. 5.3 thousand gold, and that is a lot of gold, especially this early on in the game, for NAOS Esports to have to be dealing with. Even though NAOS have more kills, you know, it is not translating into objectives at the moment. They don't have the towers yet.
Yeah,
Yanni could be looking for something.
Yeah, no, he just said hi to Margo, and Margo said, oh, hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? I'm just chilling here. I'm a cow. Not yet a Kobe beef, but actually good damage coming in from Calm. Neon also, though, has used the Blood Pool, so that's a bit of a percent health that he has sacrificed just to not get CC'd. But that's better than being taken away there by the Jacks.
Yeah, definitely just much better than having that Jax just get out of there and take you down. But Neon gets the Blood Pool Owen.
Actually, he just wants to get a bit of an adventure to come. You hurt me a while ago, I hurt you back. And
it's a little bit of hurt here.
And you always have to respect the Vladimir. Cosmic Drive already picked up, going for the next item, possibly Crown. Picked up to be able to engage some of the bursting capability of NAOS Esports, but the second dragon is going to be on the way. Chain Production not connect onto anybody. Nova Esports wanted to take control, Long already starting off this dragon. Calm is just in the vicinity. Margo needs to be very careful. He hasn't used the Unbreakable Will just yet, but he wants to turn here onto the Camille. Mega Inferno Mob has been used already, but not able to deal damage onto anybody here onto Nova Esports, and he will secure the dragon. Calm just disengaging here along with the team, and Nova Esports get away.
Yeah, Nova Esports are going to just give themselves a little bit of leeway here. Even though NAOS really wanted to win the fight, they at least got away with minimal casualties there. And Nova is just kind of putting their stronghold in this fight. They are incredibly strong, but they are not overstaying. They're not over pushing NAOS Esports. They really need to keep NAOS Esports at bay, and they know that. So they're not giving any opportunities for NAOS to get any free kills on them, which is kind of the problem that they had in the last game.
Yep. Nova Esports making it much cleaner this time around. 7,000 gold lead, that is actually pretty decent here for Nova Esports, considering that they have massive amount of late game scaling as well. Later on, Neon is going to be blowing NAOS Esports apart unless they find a way just like this. CC layering has to be perfect. The Blood Pool is going to be used, flash away as well, but gets chased away by the cease and desist just like that. And they get the Vladimir. Megan for the bomb going to be used as well here. Helper needs to be very careful. The push there by the Addis is not really good here for NAOS Esports. Calm needs to back away towards his teammate, but Hookshot is going to connect onto him. Yitse trying to take him down. Counter strike to counter up the damage, but they're just going to be sacrificing the cow. Never mind, Margo still wants to live, but Long is going to be there to finish him up. Actually is still able to jump away. The hook shot will not be able to chase down Mitsura. Instead, Nova Esports happy what they gotten or not. Long is still in the vicinity.
Oh,
Mirmo will need to flash
God.
away, but it's not enough to stay alive. Nova Esports gets more.
Once again, Mirmo just gets deleted. Long is just the long arm of the law at the moment. He is not, giving anything to these guys. He just goes for any sort of assassination that he can get. Oh God!
He will try. Cease and desist onto the back line. The steal coming in here from Fate, giving Fate here for NAOS Esports, and Nova Esports is mad. They want to chase him down, but they're unsuccessful in chasing them down, and NAOS Esports lives.
That is absolutely huge. That was the play. That was the steal coming in for NAOS Esports. They needed to have some way to delay NAOS Esports right now, and yeah, this is going to be the way for them, the way forward here. What a series of plays there. Even though they did lose a member, it should be fine because they can delay a little bit more.
This is more than fine. This is everything right now. This is copium for NAOS Esports. Absolutely. 8,000 still get the Baron. Nova Esports head scratches for sure.
Yep, and there's still Yitze who's trying. With the Justice Punch, he does get it, and insta cleanse on that enchanted crystal arrow. Yami knows that as soon as he gets hit, just use it. Just use it. That is exactly why you have that summoner.
And it's a really bad time here for Mitsula. Let's check that replay one more time. Baron steal? Sure.
Wait, he goes for the cease and desist here. Operator, cease and desist times the smite absolutely perfectly. There's a moment. 8:25 is when he smited and then sacrificed himself there. Calm leap strike onto Mitsura as well to get out of the final second. And finally, NAOS Esports is getting some macro objectives. They're getting some towers for their troubles with the Baron.
I'm still looking at the goal, G10. A while ago it was 8,000. Now it's a little bit chipped down to just under, a little under 6,000. As long as this game progresses, maybe NAOS Esports can find a way to actually catch back up, but the Hextech ultimate will connect and Mirmo won't survive. He's trapped there on those angles of Yitze, and Yitze gets that kill.
Yeah, he would have survived if that exact thing didn't happen, unfortunately. Yeah, that was just really, really bad for Mirmo getting caught up right there. And he has to just stick with the support. He can't really wander around the jungle on his own like that. I mean, 0-2. Interestingly, every single kill of NAOS Esports is in the hands of Fate. So that's a fun statistic to think about.
Crown on 2 champions as well. Even Helper picked up this one just to be able to avoid some of the bursting capability of NAOS Esports. And also, speaking of burst, right? We saw the burst coming in from Yitze as he caught Mirmo out, and he needs to be really, really careful. If he dies once more, another objective could actually be taken here by Nova Esports. The reason why they were able to get that dragon is because there's no Ashe.
Yeah, there was no Ashe to try to stop them with Enchanted Crystal Arrow into Fate, but a lot of the game right now rests on Fate's shoulders. Can he be the hero that this team needs, that everybody is counting on? That is a huge ask for this man. If there's anybody that can do it, it probably can be. It probably can be Fate. He has to land a good cease and desist. They have to catch somebody with him.
Arrow will connect. Mega Inferno Bomb as well into the CC chain, and Yitze will fall down. That might actually be perfect, but Long is actually trying to get the kill here onto Mirmo, but it's not successful. Neando wants to go in! The blood damage here from the Vladimir might actually be enough to take down NAOS Esports. Fate is trying to survive, tries to escape. Neon is chasing him down, but unsuccessful in getting anyone from NAOS Esports.
Oh, that was so tragic. Very... well, for Nova, that was at least one person that they can't count on now for this Baron take, but they're not going to commit to it. Still, NAOS Esports, this is their breath of fresh air. This is the little bit that they need, the mistakes that they have to exploit here to get back to the game. But I'm not sure that NAOS or that Nova is going to let them do that again. They are going to be on their toes for any enchanted crystal arrows that are going to be coming down from, you know, from downtown.
Nova Esports trying to at least get something across the board, but unsuccessful a while ago. The damage of DN was mitigated a lot. And props to NAOS Esports, they were able to escape that very crucial scenario. Had it been a burst come through and connect to all the members of NAOS Esports, that would have been game over.
It would have been, but fortunately enough, it will not. Now they have a chance here to just give themselves a little bit of leeway, a little bit of time to what's the word? Yeah, to set up for this Elder Drake.
Yep.
And maybe, just maybe, reverse their fortune and get a pick onto Nova, even if it may be Long, who is max level, staring down in their faces.
And everyone is staring down to Mirmo right now. They want to get a pick onto him, deny the Ashe on, especially with that Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Nova Esports starting it up as well. Long wants to commit onto this. Margot might actually try to go in. They go into Yitze instead, and they burst out. The commit actually was able to stall in a little bit more time. Yam as well gonna go in with the Hero's Entrance, and their Elder Dragon actually reset for a little bit. They're gonna commit onto Yam, but the Elder Dragon is gonna be taken here unless now Esports is gonna be able to do something about this. The backline has been breached. Mitsu might actually get taken down, but Calm goes in and gets a kill onto the Vladimir. Helper as well is gonna get taken down. They will go in to take down the last remaining member here of Nova Esports. It's already 19 minutes into the game. Can NAOS Esports end this?
That is just incredibly high for NAOS Esports. They have found themselves on the winning side of a fight after the Elder Drake was taken by Nova Esports. Again, this was the mistake that they needed to exploit. They have a Ziggs, they have a Ziggs.
Can they do this? Hope you missed on! NAOS Esports!
NAOS Esports!
They've done it! They've done the impossible! Again, nobody has ever done this! No APAC team has won against Nova Esports, but they've done it! Reverse sweep completed! Now, you can never doubt NAOS!
Woo!